Welcome back to Biashara Tuesday. We are continuing the conversation on business. We finished ours on the newspaper review section. We had a look at the couple of stories on the headlines this morning on the dailies, from the Standard to the Business Daily. So if you have any other, or if you have something to comment on what we just spoke with Ngugi Ndegwa from NAC Kenya. He's a political youth leader on that side, and also an analyst with us here on Biashara Tuesday. And tell us what you thought of course, what the sentiments that he provided here on the show and his reactions to the developments in the world of politics. Ed Lenz, and to join on the live stream, I said if you are going out, or if you'd like to just view us on your phones or on your devices, we are streaming on KUTV Kenya, Facebook and YouTube. Ed Lenz, and Asema, great to see you, Sir Richard. Let's get the bag. We are all about the bag, and that's what we're chasing here this morning. Hani Nura, Elijah Profits, Biz Money Money. That's Elijah Profits, of course, joining us here right about now to speak about opportunities that the youth can get to take advantage of in 2023. He's connecting you to these opportunities. So let's get to hear how you can get to tap into the network and the net worth of that network that he will get to expose you to. So if you're a youth out there, chukua pen na uchukue notebook pale. Let's see what Bwana Elijah Profits has for us. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir.
How are you?
Thank you very much for inviting me.
Of course.
And for this good opportunity. Asante sana.
All right. Karibu sana. Unaitwa Elijah Profits.
Yes.
Is Profits what you were born and named, or is it out of course, what you're doing, because it's all about money? So I'm guessing it's tied.
Yeah, when you're born, you're given 2 English names and 2 vernacular names. So my 2 English names is Elijah and Profits. So then those are the names.
Those are like government names, right?
Yes, those are the names that I choose to
go with.
Yeah, to associate myself with.
Okay.
Because they mean something to me.
And they actually do mean something to you, because what you're doing is also all about profits.
It's all about profits.
Yeah. Let's get that bag. You are the CEO of Bulb, yeah? Bulb Interactive Group. Bulb Interactive Group. What does Bulb Interactive Group do?
So Bulb Interactive Group is a media company that connects people to business opportunities in 3 things. 1, we organize business networking forums. These are basically forums where you bring people together who are in business to basically network, exchange ideas, and look for new opportunities. You might find yourself a client there, stuff like that.
Right.
And number 2, we publish a magazine. This magazine basically talks about 3 things. Networking, why you should be networking, who is networking, where are these events that are being held. Number 2, customer service. Customer service is extremely important to us. Number 3, impact. Those are the 3 topics that the magazine basically talks about. And then number 3, the other service that we offer is personal digital branding. We believe that the image that you represent when you're here represents you. You know, how you're seen. You know, people say do not judge a book by its cover. But let's just speak. Let's just be honest.
The cover is important.
We judge the book by its cover. You know what I mean? Yeah? I look at you and see your hair, whatever, everything like that. I'm judging you, right? Your first impression.
That's a cover.
It's a cover. It will make me decide, okay, what kind of a person is this person?
Okay.
You know. So. And that is on digital. Remember we said personal digital branding. This is not about corporate, this is about you. So we package you, how are you presentable on social media.
Right.
Because that's your
digital
album.
Brand. Okay.
That's your album.
Yeah. That's the one we show people.
That's the one you show people. If you remember back in the day, when you visit someone's house, let's say your girlfriend, yeah? First thing to have a conversation, to get, you know, to, what do you call it, the break ice, should give you an album.
Yeah, photos from back then.
Yes, so you'll go, then at least you have now a conversation.
Yeah,
points.
based on that.
Yes, guess what you're doing?
Yeah.
You're judging that album, you're looking at, oh, look at you, you're small, this is, you know what I mean?
That's true.
I say, an image speaks
for itself.
1,000 words.
1,000 words. Okay.
You get what I mean?
A picture is worth 1,000 words.
That's right.
Right.
I should have said it that way.
Yeah. Okay.
Now imagine what a video speaks. If a picture speaks 1,000 words, what about a video?
A video, probably a whole gospel album. Yeah, speaks a lot.
A million words.
Yeah.
So
true.
those are the three things. And then the fourth thing, we are very, very big on impact. Very, very big on impact, because we believe that if you're in business, whatever you're doing has an impact on what you're doing. It's either positive or negative. So for us, we are very big on positive impact. Is what we are doing impacting the society positively? That's why we came up with an award of $2 million that we are going to be awarding at the end of the year. Every year we'll be awarding.
Okay.
And we want to grow that number
Right.
to more money, $10
We'll
million
get-
or whatever. Yes, we'll get there.
We'll get into the details of that money, because I'm salivating. Nimesikia $2 million. And
about the profits.
I think I want to be among those young men who are going to get that money. But here, your pin naona inasema a certified blue company.
Absolutely.
Is that about your company? And what is a certified blue company?
Thank you very much for that question.
Uh,
So this one represents, it means that my company is corruption free.
mm,
There's a company called the Blue Company Project
mm,
that brings, that is initiating companies to join to be a member of the Blue Company. Being a member of the Blue Company means that you have decided that your company will not be corrupt.
right.
It is headed by the CEO is Dr. Julius Kimgetich. He's also the group CEO of Jubilee Insurance. He's a man who's been the CEO of Equity Bank. He's a man who was in the KWS. It was started by a man called Najib. If I remember, I don't want to get his name wrong.
Yeah, okay.
But this is someone who is a chairman of over 50 blue chip companies in Kenya.
All right.
Not just in Kenya, across Africa.
All right.
They saw that one of the things that is ailing Africa or Kenya to come closer home is corruption.
Right.
Right? From the government to the private sector, corruption is
Galore.
If you want to get any deal, if you want me to give you business, the underhand deals.
Yes.
Right.
Kickbacks.
So them they're changing that. They're preaching that gospel. How do you turn one at a time?
Right.
That's
So
one
you've
company.
eliminated corruption from your...
No corruption.
Okay.
No corruption. Profit needs no corruption.
Good for you. One, you've mentioned networking and you've mentioned personal digital branding.
Sure.
I wanted to understand what's the importance of these two things. Why do I need to have them? Maybe, for someone who's all focused about going to work and, maybe sharpening their skills, why do they need to also polish their digital brand and also ensure that they're networking?
Yes. Remember, you are a representation of your work. Before you tell me what you do, I interact with you. If you're a bad person, I don't even need to know what you do. You get what I mean? So the personal branding is, let's call it a mask.
Okay.
There's also the inner you, but this is just what helps me represent my business,
Right.
how you appear, what you say, are you consistent in the things that you say, Networking, if I quote a lady who calls herself, who is actually known for she's called Queen of Networking. Her name is Sarah Karinge. She said, networking is about trust. And you cannot be trusted if you do not expose yourself.
Right.
You have to go to these forums for you to say, this is what I do. Then the next thing that the next person will ask you, or the person you're pitching to, is, can I trust you? So you need to be consistent, the same way the 30th president said. It's about that consistency and perseverance. That's how you will be trusted.
I'm glad you've referred back to that.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah. That's how you'll be trusted.
Okay.
And trust, like that 30th president said, your talent you being a genius, your education, it will not do it, right? You might have very little qualities in what you do, but you persevere and you're consistent about it. Guess what? You'll get the job.
Right.
For instance, if I had not come here early, you would not trust me.
That's true.
Right? You say, no, I don't want to work with this gentleman because number one, he does not keep time. He's not serious. So you have to look at those things that make you trust above.
Okay. So when you say personal digital branding, does it mean I need to have a very good looking Instagram account? I need to be tweeting some of the best tweets ever? I need to have the best images on Facebook? Or is it I need to put out my work to the world in a way that can maybe get me more opportunities?
Thank you very much for that, for clarifying it.
Okay. Looks like I answered myself at the
You answered it. You being authentic. Being authentic in what you do.
Okay.
The image, from the image to the video, because it's not just about where we are right now. We are not just about the picture. We also want to hear you, because you can look good,
but you speak rubbish.
But the core value, you don't have values.
Okay.
So that we train you how this is how you need to talk to people. That's why we talked about customer service, because customer service is what helps people to trust you.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
So from branding, if you're good at your work, come every so often on social media and talk about your work and look good when you're doing it. Yes, because that's what gives you bread at the end of the day.
Okay.
Right.
That's actually really true, because I've been able to utilize very various platforms on social media to advance my career prospects and also tap into a couple of other opportunities. So it's important that personal branding on the digital space is taken care of. Do you groom people for personal branding in this way, and what is the process like? So if someone who's watching us and wants to get these skills, and also maybe to get to network, when they come to you, do they consult you on the steps they need to take, or do you expose them to these opportunities?
What we do for now, we're working with professionals, CEOs, entrepreneurs, people who want to look serious in their image, in how they represent themselves, but they don't have the time for selfies, stuff like that. You have to go looking for someone. They want to be passing a message across in a serious way, and so that then they can be booked for serious forums where they can talk about their profession. If you're good in IT, but you are very poor at showcasing that on your social media, you come to us. We tell you, okay, we'll have an hour, one hour session with you. How do you want to be seen out there? It could be that your clientele likes you dressed up in a different way. It doesn't have to be suits and everything.
Yeah, right.
Maybe in a t-shirt, maybe that's how you connect with them. By all means, for us is to make sure that the image that comes out represents what you want going out.
Okay.
So with that 1 hour, we will take content for a whole month.
All right. That's great.
Then that content you now publish it on social media.
Okay. Talk me a bit more about networking. So when you speak about networking, is it me showing up at events and getting to talk to people in industry, or is it me reaching out to people online and getting advice, or how should people be approaching networking in 2023 for them to maybe, of course, build up those business opportunities as well?
Yes. Number one, I'll say that you are the people you surround yourself with. That's what you become.
Right.
If I surround myself around athletes, I'll find myself being an athlete. If I surround myself around people who go to the gym, guess what?
You'll be going to the gym.
I'll start going to the gym. If I find myself negative people, is the same thing. So networking is about that. Surrounding yourself with business people who are talking business, people who could be your client or are your clientele. It's just that you don't know that. you also surrounding yourself to learn about business. Again, business is at the bottom line of everything. You're here for business. I'm here for business. Everyone here is for business. If you don't do business, or if you don't work, you will not eat, right? Why aren't we putting enough emphasis on meeting for business?
Okay.
Your last guest who was here was talking about politics.
Right.
And unfortunately, politics is the I don't know, is the bread and butter of this economy or something, you know?
Yeah, that's you're not far from the truth.
Because even for you to have this show, you somehow have to bring in politics.
That's true.
For it to kind of make sense. It's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate, you say.
It's unfortunate because what people should be talking about is business. Business should be at the business
core of the conversation.
You come to talk to me about politics, I'm sorry, you're not having that conversation. Because it's not adding anything to your table. You say, oh, you are aligned to who, I'm aligned to who, then before you know it, you fight.
Okay.
Why aren't we that passionate about talking our businesses? The same way politicians are talking about, oh, I am who did what, where.
Which is also their business, by the way,
It's their business. And now, look at this. If we can use the style the politicians use to sell you their ideologies and agendas as business people, I think would be so far.
That's true.
But people are still afraid about talking about their business. They are at home.
So I think we should be having more barazas. Unaona vile watu upatana wanaongea politics. So we sit down and talk about business.
Absolutely.
Okay.
These prayer meetings I'm hearing and these barazas that I'm hearing, it should be about business. It's not about you calling for who to come and do what.
So do you organize such forums yourself?
We organize forums on a monthly basis where we bring in different sectors. Every month we have a different sector bringing businesses together to look for quality leads and also learn about the industry. One thing that is lacking is that people are very educated in this, especially in Kenya, but they are lacking opportunities, right?
That's true.
So the more places that you meet for business, the better it is for you. For instance, we have partnered with Iranian Hub of Technology and Innovation. They have given us over 7,000 businesses from Iran to do bilateral trade and investment with Kenyans, right? These are opportunities for Kenyans to tap into that industry and say, you know what, maybe there's something I'd like to import from there. Maybe there's something that I'd like to, maybe there's a technology that is not being that is being utilized there, but that can work here. How can we work together to grow ourselves and an economy at large, you know?
All right.
So these are opportunities for Kenyans.
So who's invited to your forums then?
Entrepreneurs and business leaders.
Okay.
Right? So if you're an entrepreneur, invest in networking forums, and the more you invest, the more clients you get, right? The more new networks you find, because the business relationships that you find, sometimes even might not be for business. It could be you're looking for a mentor. Like for instance, in our last event on 10th of Feb, just 4 days ago,
right,
at a place called I Hate in Kilimani, we had 3 students, university students that came. They paid for the forum and they came. And the reason for coming to that event, they knew very well they will find CEOs here, they will find entrepreneurs here. And the moment they start networking with them, getting a job for them is going to be very, very easy.
That's
you know, you're going to utilize that network that you found there. Say, you know, this is what I'm studying. I'm studying finance, or I'm studying bachelor's of what. And before you know it, because when you look at these CEOs or these managers, they are looking for people to work with. And how they look is they look at attitude.
Correct.
Right? It's about the attitude. You might not, like he said, the talent will not do, skill will not do.
Education might not cut it.
It's about the attitude.
All right.
If you have the hunger attitude, you so far.
So what do you name your events or these forums that you hold monthly?
Yes, Bulb Business Networking Forums.
Okay.
So what we do is, depending on the category that we are targeting, like for instance, the last event is marketing and advertising.
Okay.
Networking forum by Bulb Interactive Group, right? So look for us, Bulb Events or Bulb Interactive on socials, and you will find all our events.
All right. Are they free for people to attend?
No, they're not free. Yeah.
Okay.
There's 2,500 shillings to participate, but we are giving discounts for students. It's 1,500 shillings for you to participate, but remember, that is an investment for you. It's an investment with a return on investment, ROI. You put in that money. I mean, look at it this way. Every weekend, every Friday, where are you likely to find young men?
Tamasha.
Young people.
Tamasha.
Exactly, yeah.
Sherehe.
Sherehe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is the return on investment on the sherehe?
Just a good time and a couple of hangovers.
And hangovers.
Yeah.
On Monday, you have nothing to show for.
Yeah, a headache.
A headache. Right?
That's true.
And they do that religiously. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, sometimes even during the week. Yeah?
Into Monday if it's a holiday.
Hey, anytime that you find sherehe, but I wish, how about what if we changed the word sherehe to networking?
Networking. Unasema hii weekendi tunaenda networking mbaya.
Yeah. And guess what?
That's true. That's actually a very good idea.
Yes. We want to make these forums a weekly thing. Right? The same way spiritual people
go to church every week.
Every Sunday you're going to be filled with
the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, I know. or something, yeah? Right? But then on Monday, if I ask you, what did you learn on Sunday? How is it benefiting you? You know? Or on Friday, for those who go to the mosque. Or on Saturday, for those who are, or which other days are there for religious?
I think it's those three. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
What if people met this?
Or every day for Rastafarians.
Yes. Exactly, please. You know?
So they need to translate that as well into networking.
It should be.
That kind of commitment.
Yes, that should be the first religion. Before you go to any religion or any sherehe, that should be the bottom line.
The religion to build yourself.
To build yourself, yeah.
I was getting a quote here on the millionaire mindset. It says, if you hang around 5 millionaires, you will be the 6th. If you hang around 5 broke people, you will be the 6th broke person. It's inevitable.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He couldn't have said any better than that.
So if you come to this Bulb
networking forums, yes.
Networking forums, yeah,
yes.
We get to what kind of professionals am I getting to interact with? Am I coming to hang out with 5 other rich business people or successful? Let me not say rich, successful business people, or is it a bunch of broke people coming together to have a discussion on how to get themselves out of poverty?
We bring the best of the best, and we invite you to network with them. These are leaders in industries. We have leaders in companies that are making billions on a yearly basis, right? These are the people that we're inviting there. And when you tap into that knowledge, what have they learned? And what we do for the guest speakers that come to speak, there are 3, 2 experts and 1 inspirational. And the one who speaks on inspiration is someone who's an entrepreneur, who's been in the industry for a while, he's made his monies, and he wants just to give back in terms of resource, you know. So when you come there, you know you're not just coming there to hang out. You know?
It's not a hanging out.
You're not here coming to yes, you will eat, you know, you will network, and you'll also learn.
Okay.
Yes.
That's cool. Okay, now let's talk about the 200 million.
200 million. $2 million.
$2 million. Let's just put it in dollars. The shilling is currently on a steady decline against the dollar. Now businesses are preferring dollars. So let's talk dollars. Yeah, $2 million to 300 young Kenyans. let's say 299 because I'll be the 300th one.
Right. Okay.
I've got to be one of those. So
Right.
299 others plus me are poised to get $2 million. How is that process like, and how can we look forward to it? Do we have to apply somewhere, or what's the money? How is the money awarded to these young Kenyans?
Thank you for the question. We are awarded 200 million Kenyan shillings to 300 Kenyans. There are 3 categories. Category number 1 is 100 people who will get $1 million shillings each. Category number 2 is 500,000 shillings for 100 people each. And then 250,000 shillings for another 100. That's 300.
Oh, okay. Those are the tiers. Okay.
Yes, that's 200 million.
All right. What's the eligibility criteria?
Now, for you to be eligible to make that money, now you have to be a Gen Z. Generation Z means you have to be born after 1996.
Okay.
Or no, after 1995. That is 1996 to yesterday.
To today.
To today, right? So to qualify, you have to be doing something that is helping people in terms of, is it helping life to be easier? Is it helping life to be safer? Is it helping the environment to be cleaner? By easier, it means, are you creating opportunities for people? Safer and cleaner in terms of environment. How are you helping the environment? So these are things of impact. Now, from there, you need to be this number 1, Generation Z, how it's these are people who are tech savvy, who know how to use social media. So number 3, to qualify, you have to put that on your TikTok, on your Instagram.
Okay.
Because we ought to be able to track.
Is that personal digital branding we're talking about? Yeah.
It doesn't matter how you're branding yourself there, but as long as you're doing those 3 things that are helping the society too, and you're putting it on social media, that's how we're going to track. And we also need your help, because in terms of creating now categories, we're still creating the 100 categories that we're going to award at the end of the year. We need your help. If it meets the 3 things, easier, safer, and cleaner, for the environment and people, please share with us. I can give you even my number to share on social media.
Yeah.
On WhatsApp, sorry. It is 0738 000 006. It's a very easy number. 0738 000 006.
Okay.
Come up with, if you think there's a category that you feel that should be awarded that money, please share it with us, and let's give this money.
Okay.
The impact that this money will have on the society, it's again, like we said, it's all about business. And then the people who will win this award, we've made serious partnerships with. We are in negotiations right now with Dale Carnegie. You might have know them. The person who wrote How to Influence People.
How to make friends and influence people.
How to make friends and thank you, sir. How to
You're
make
welcome.
friends and influence people. He's a man who has this organization is worldwide, reaching out to the young people. I'm partnering with universities all across the country, so that then we can get this message out.
Okay.
Because these are the people that we are targeting, universities and high schools.
All right. Okay. So maybe just finally, I think we've done quite the run. It's 9:05 in the morning. What do you intend for these people to use this money once they are, of course, given the opportunity to get access? Labda wengine wanapanga tamasha ama sherehe. So what will you advise them, and what do you expect them? Because you said there, of course, impact is what we are realizing. We are expecting to realize out of this. So once you award them, what do you expect them to be using this money for, or what would you advise them to use this money for?
Okay. One, the money will be theirs. We will not control that money.
Okay.
But we will try and influence these people. That's why we're partnering with the likes of Dale Carnegie University and stuff like that, to train these people in terms of entrepreneurship, because entrepreneurship is what we should be selling today. We have a very educated human resource in the country, actually the best in Africa, but we do not talk opportunities. We do not talk about entrepreneurship. We are afraid. We're just thinking about being employed. But we will, train you. You know what? Get into it. If you want to put it into stocks, we will just train you on how to spend that money, so that then by the end of the next year you'll have doubled that money, or tripled, or 10x.
And I'm guessing they get access to other impact investors who can advise them on maybe market strategies and all of that.
Absolutely, they will get into access. All the partners that we'll have made, they will get access to all that.
All right.
So it's a very good opportunity for us, and I look forward even to partnering with universities out there, so that then we can impact. You see, university or educational places, this is the first place of opportunity.
Okay.
You come to school to learn about opportunities, so that then you can articulate those opportunities. Now we want to make it, we want to put money with it. You're not just coming to school just to learn.
Put your money where your mouth is.
But you're also coming to school to make money.
Okay.
So we want you to make money.
All right, asante sana. That is Elijah Profits, the CEO there at Bulb Interactive Group. You've heard of the opportunities he has and the networks he will be exposing the young people who would like to get into it. Gen Z, mostly, people who are born after 1995, which means I kind of qualify, yeah? So I don't like being called Gen Z, that's why, but I'll just take it. For $2 million, you have me sold. You can call me anything. But yes, you can reach out to them. Are there contact details, social media, or even offices they can get to visit if they want to have this discussion further?
So follow us on social media, Bulb Interactive Group. That is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Or follow me, Elijah Profits. As it sounds, Elijah and Profits, Profits, on all the socials, and then you'll get to be able to understand how we can access these opportunities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Asante sana bwana Elijah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
Thank you very much for creating time for us today.
No doubt.
Who's your Valentine's today? Hauna message ya kumtumia?
I personally did not know. When I was wearing the red tie, Valentine's was not in my mind.
Okay.
But
I hope there was
the spirit of Valentine's just
I hope there was no one expecting a Valentine's Day from you. Na uko hapa unasema you forgot.
Yes. I have a wife and a small child. A baby. This means called actually a man.
Okay.
He's 6 months old. So 6-month-old man.
Okay. So 6 months old man. Shout out to your Valentine's as well.
So shout out to love you and appreciate you.
Okay, taking that short break, we're coming back with more of business opportunities that the youth can tap into just right after that. And then we'll be having a look at a bit of technology. Today I have an interesting piece of tech with me here, the Asus ZenBook 17-fold OLED, and also an event that you can get to look out for on matters of tech. So today it's business, economics, tech, and also a bit of politics. Don't go too far.